Back with some more Danganronpa, and I opened Discord on accident. Shit. Get that, and let's get back into it. We're only halfway through, which is a little concerning because the Decadence collection has 4 games in total, and I'm still on the first one. Little concerning. Not gonna worry about it though. Ooh, forgot to start TikTok. I'm gonna just hit the chapter 4 end. Yes, please. Continue, please. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, right. 16th student.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Ooh.
Watch out for her.
Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days? I have to wait 3 whole days for someone to die again? Damn it! 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself? What the fuck? What? Okay. Oh, what's up, Oliver? It's been a little while. What is up, Season Sector? Pain of junk food. Pringles? Who's got Pringles? Somebody be gotten Pringles? They holding out on me? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Breadman! Yeah, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. Hey, I'm back after a not a long break. Well, it was, I took it off for the holidays. But I promise I'm doing 2 Danganronpas this week, 2 Disco Elysiums, and hopefully Life is Strange if my coffee gets here. The FedEx been lacking. So we'll see. Semi-long. Yeah, we'll call it that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
Why are they giving a horse weed? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. Oh, hey, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Hello, Colton. Thanks for dropping by. Cinnamon bread. Are cow's udders supposed to be bloated? That seems like it would be bad. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Cash, what it do?
Huh?
Hey Choco, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Todoroki's actually my favorite character from My Hero. Oh well, phone's cool too. I do kind of want to hear something funny about it. Sure, what is about Life is Strange? Yeah, like a shredded chicken sandwich. That sounds pretty good.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Oh, they broke Toko. Her talking makes things difficult, so it turned out for her not to open her mouth without permission.
Hello, motherfucker.
That was pretty good. How about you, dude? Didn't hear the hello, motherfucker. Damn it. Nice. Maybe one of these days I'll check out GTA. I've never really had a whole lot of interest in it. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. Oh, that's...
Hey, listen.
There, now I can hear it. I had to mess with my sound a little bit. Hi. Breadman times Shoto Todoroki. You know, Christmas is Christmas.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Toko's a fucking simp. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. Oh, that's always Zors. I remember one time, one of my friends had a sleepover birthday party. And I got super sick, or I got sick, and then I tried to prevent getting sick, or try to heal myself, and only ended up making myself sicker. You know, where you stay at their house overnight. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. It's alright. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Probably. Right, that's a... Yeah, I feel like the whole thing is teenage angst. I'm excited to play it, though. About all of them. Just kind of... Well, the ads are going, it looks like. What floor are we on now? Are we on 4th floor or 5th floor? Hello, where am I? Oh, the crown is, I think it means you have Amazon Prime. Or at least Twitch Prime. 21, everyone knows that. There it is. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. Oh, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. That's honestly one of my favorite Marvel games. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I actually streamed my first playthrough, if you want to go back and look through my older streams. Alright, let's see what we got here. Classroom. What do you mean? Why can't you say anything witty or annoying? I mean, you have no problem coming into the store and being annoying, so... Let's see. Alright. There's Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? That's fair. Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I never said that. What are you talking about? Too much cat crack? Maybe. Sorry, but I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. That's weird. Did you hear what happened at the store, Alex? I'm a super idol? Hell yeah. This floor feels different compared to all the other ones. I'm not sure what it is. So last night, my store had a fire. So we were, as far as I know, pretty much closed all day. For some reason for that, I hope it's not anything too creepy. Oh, what the fuck? It just said there was a fire. The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. Yeah, it started in the bathroom, so it was pretty far back. Everyone's good. We lost a couple systems, though, to water damage. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. Yeah, it looks like something... Oh, this is where the incident happened, huh? It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I'd experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. It was, Sean thinks it was the fan. I doubt anyone would have actually lit a fire or anything. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Like, this rich fuck knows what a battlefield smells like. Monokuma must have...
Hey.
What? My fault again? Ah! I'm sorry to hear that, Iris. That sounds super painful. But funnily enough, he was working that night. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. Bye. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an itty bitty easy squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. Yeah, for real. I just left it exactly how I found it. Yeah, for sure. Did you see? I think his voice actor actually did... Oh, hi there! His voice actor did something on TikTok for security breach. He did it as he did it in his Byakuya voice. And he was saying, Toko, if you tell people about my Five Nights at Freddy's phase, I'll call another class trial. Well, Cash is in here pretty frequently. How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. Hi. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Has it only been a month? Feels longer. But to be fair, I don't have a very good sense of time. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? I think he's just messing around, Cash. Oh, I need to look around. Okay. Dead bodies on the floor. It's pretty cool. I will be looking to stream some Five Nights at Freddy's in the future too. Or what? I feel like you get a lot of praise for being my first subscriber. You know, now that I mention it, Cash, I'm pretty sure you live in the same time zone as us too. I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a moida. Wish I could say I don't believe it. My favorite game? That is a tough question. Oh, so, see, we're a couple hours away from him. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. My favorite game? It's a tough question. I live in a small little town called Hanford. It's like 45 minutes away from Fresno. Damn. I hate every time someone asks me what my favorite game is, I just blank. Let's just say Doki Doki Literature Club. That feels like a good answer. Appears all the bloodstains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these bloodstains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. Oxnard. I love Doki Doki. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? I really want to get to a point where I forget what happens in Doki Doki Literature Club, so I can just do it all fresh again. He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Let's see. There's a door. You need to talk to him again? Byakuba, about what Wanakuma has told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or he's just flat out ignoring me? Alright. So did I miss something? The door? No, I liked Yuri until she, you know, kills herself in front of you. She was nice. I mean, they're all nice until Monica messes with them. Rawr. Oh, welcome back! And of course it's locked. The sign in the hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Seriously? Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. That sounds like a way to live. Ruin lives and get hammered. Whack. Alright, we'll see you later, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Los Angeles Community College, I'm assuming. Let's see. Where else can I go? What is this? Hey, those are some dinosaur plants.
Yo,
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
you know?
I don't know what's a game that's so good. What game? The plant's all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. This dude got high. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it. It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore.
The end is nigh!
Huh. It's been a while since I played Payday. They'll put their plan for global human extinction in. This dude is smoking some serious shit. I want what he's on.
Well?
I'm serious. Oh, what is this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. They wake up at 7, right? Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Maybe you guys are just soulmates. Maybe that's why you recognize each other. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. That is a very interesting analogy. I like that. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. It says who?
Yes.
Do you have some kind of water fetish? Alright, let's hear it. Lay it on me, pal. I'm gonna tell everyone. He's an odd guy. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? That's one of my favorite ones. Hello there. No, Monokuma. Hello. This place even has chickens, huh? Look at all these chickens. They're just regular chickens, right? I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm super excited for Book of Boba Fett. Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. I probably won't get around to watching it till Friday. It's a chicken. Yes, I close on Thursday. It's really a lie, right? There's no mistake. Alright, I guess step away from the chicken coop then. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. That seems like a clue for later. Exactly. 5, you know the number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of natural numbers. If we're open. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Nice. I love Jedi Fallen Order. I still need to play Squadrons. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. I can just tell you, I'll be there from 2:30 to 10:30. I usually take my break around 6:30. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower parts to farm tools. I'm just saying, we were having trouble with our power today, so we might not be open. I don't even know if we ended up opening for realsies today. And leaning against the wall, the back wall, is that a pickaxe? It is. It is a pickaxe. Okay, well, I'm there at 2:30, so you know. Huh, there's something crazy diamond, just like the biker gang. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. I think in May I'll definitely plan some Star Wars content. Jedi Fallen Order for sure, because I can beat that one pretty quickly. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? It's in his name. Yeah. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. And I am the man with no name. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Ah, fuck. Bags of fertilizer piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Alright, I guess that's everything in here. Yes. That's me. I guess that's everything in here. I guess it's not. His full name is his Twitch name. What am I missing? It's from the monitor. It's totally useless no matter what. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, welcome in. Now can I leave? Just talk to him again.
Hey.
Don't you believe me, Makoto? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave Earthos any longer, they'll... Okay, he already said this, like, verbatim. Now can I leave? What am I missing? Ow. Fine, I miss you too. You can't unsubscribe. I think. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Probably.
Watch out!
Okay. What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Well, don't. I reciprocated. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plants are like, snap, and your flesh is like, whoa, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died. Why does that sound familiar?
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Maybe it's from another game. Well, I said I miss you too. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Those nozzles poking out, are those the sprinklers? Probably. Oh, hi. Yes, I want to leave the area. Please and thank you. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, there we go. Ah, man, a dojo? Aw, Sakura would have loved this place. Now I'm sad. Yeah, we're cool. What Kyoko told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba.
Because they have a perfect dojo for Sakura. Yeah, I was gonna, once I finished this one, I was gonna start the first anime and then, you know, go to 2 and 3. Kind of watch as I play. No.
The 16th student.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
we
they
know.
call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Alright, I guess catch you later. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? I feel like he should. She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. Take care, too. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished. I'm guessing she broke into what's it before he did. What was it? The principal's office? No. What else? One of the other places that was locked. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. I wonder if this is Sakura's dojo. So much wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Ooh, public bathhouses, eh? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Do they use it for training here too? So... I love cherry blossoms. I got a couple books and some new pajamas. They have Naruto on them. Nice. Even though this room was totally enclosed, there's cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom. Okay, what do you got?
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. Considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Ah, man. I knew I set that too low. It's alright. Luckily, I'm close enough to my screen I can still read. The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Bread. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Attack on Titan? Even though, yeah, but
Hey.
okay, I already did this. I feel like there should be. Used up all your points. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. XP. Experience points. But once again, nothing I found seems okay to make real sense. I got you. Just gotta keep watching to make more. We need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. So, one after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. I don't really know who's Sam Pepper. I feel like I would know him if I saw him, and I feel like he's the reason that trend exists. Not trend, but that kind of shitty apology. From outside, probably. Probably. But it's still just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. That's a weird thing.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Yeah, one of our friends just killed themselves. Well, let's be positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team. What?
Hey.
It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Probably the same cricket. I wonder how long their lifespan is. Alright, let's start on, the left.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be Sakura's job, but I'm sure. Anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized there's something about the layout of the school. Let's dig at it. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something. Stairs! There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That means they're at the top. Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
Mine is? That's weird. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. You just gotta find some vampires. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Might be something wrong with your player. Like on your phone or whatever. Yeah, Hannah's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Alright, Kyoko. Oh, you mean... Oh, okay, so not me. Okay. Sorry.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. Probably a biology lab.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or... Is that a Resident Evil reference? We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Well, I hope your hearing gets better. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Satan? Let's see if we can get Toko to talk. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey,
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Yeah, he's pretty much the worst. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. I'm not saying that. And don't worry, I took care of the odor Oh my god, lady, come on. Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
what the heck?
Shut up, and don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A kniff? Whoa, that thing is huge, like Rambo size. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
What?
It's a survival knife of some kind. Probably for surviving. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. Yes, chapter 5. So what to do?
Say though,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Yeah, give me a fucking knife. Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. I could see getting tired of it because of Byakuya.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I gotta say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Yeah, I figured that's who you meant. The despair. Anyway, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. Yeah. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Lord. Huh? Did Master just praise me? This is weird as hell. Good for you. I'm dreaming. Slime isn't here. I just noticed that. That I would ever experience such a dream feels so strange. What the fuck, man? Ayo is right. Whenever I look at Toko's these days, it makes me feel sad. Alright, did I talk to... Yashihiro yet?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found one more thing to be worried about it. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Let's elaborate, shall we? Monokuma said that it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. Oh, that must be fun.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe. What? Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 at the dot. On the dot. Fuck. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I was a little worried there for a minute. I'm starting to worry about you here. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question? Don't worry, you just answered it. Yikes. Alright, let's talk to the main douchebag, I guess. I'm gonna say no, because I don't want any spoilers. By the way, did any of you find it? Oh shit! The smell of I forgot that Yasuhiro had other stuff to talk about. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. Gross. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm just gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
multiple endings. Fuck. Nice. Apple cider is great. I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to happen 1 year ago. Interesting. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. Yeah, I get what you meant, but they're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? I'm gonna talk to Yasuhiro because he has more stuff to say.
you know?
Okay. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. 5 chickens. We know he can count at least. Yeah, I remember us talking about that. It's super dumb. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, or barbecue. Decisions, decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Raw chicken? The fuck? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Alright, let's see the tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe. Oh, hey, what's up, Rayla? It's been a while. Oh, okay, so still kind of on the subject of the hard light powers. But yeah, I think it's dumb. I really hope that they bully the studio into changing it, like they did with the Sonic design. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
What about the pickaxe? Miss Marvel, I don't remember if you know what the Avengers game is, or she's getting the Miss Marvel TV show. But anyway, she's another Marvel character. She has her power is called polymorph, I think. Basically, she can shapeshift. But in the show, they're changing it to so it's more like hard light powers, so it's more sparkly and less stretchy. And the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Maybe on a jacket? Crazy Diamond, Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar. I think he didn't die that long ago, did he? Yeah, so it'll be hard like construct. So basically, instead of stretching her body and making weapons, she'll make like how Green Lantern does it, where he actually makes a construct of some sort. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah. They want to make it so she's not she's not similar to Reed Richards.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know, we've definitely seen that phrase before. Nice, 1K exactly. Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Yeah, I got what you meant. Mondo must have stuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me on the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Yeah, it was just because it was the holiday weekend. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna make crop circles. How is that gonna help, Yasuhiro?
Well,
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
you know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. I did not. Nice. Legos are fun. I like Legos. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what is it you want to figure out? Alright. Kyoko's identity, huh? Yes, I can't wait for Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm glad J.K. Rowling isn't attached.
Well...
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swing pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Not Lego Harry Potter, this is just a Harry Potter game in general for the PlayStation. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? Okay. We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't, because she doesn't remember. What? Why don't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory. You mean... Amnesia? The Dark Descent?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. Probably why she didn't say anything. So that's why I didn't say anything. Hey, look at that.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us, and I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Maybe. Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear
I
now.
will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she... Yeah. Well, I hope any hate is focused more on the studio itself than her. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that?
That's fine.
I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. That's true. Some people think Marvel can do no wrong. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. Yeah. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away. Nice.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything to harm any of you. That is probably the best way to handle it. Yeah, go in with an open mind. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. Oh my god. Calm down, Toko. You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
God, I need a fucking spray bottle. Alright. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. Alright. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'cause I mean,
Look! Hey, it's Monokuma.
What?
It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very
now I'm
angry. Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it! You're precious.
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Yeah. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. I did not hear about that. Wow, holy shit. Death threats? For real? I heard the Resident Evil movie was bad, but I didn't realize that bad. What the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze. Oh, and die penniless on the street. I had one of those once.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? That's crazy. People are fucking insane.
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Bing bong, fuck your life! Gym time or bedtime?
This is a
Bedtime.
announcement. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Walk carefully there, bud.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Just kidding. I like MHN. Yeah, the Die Hard ones. They're MHA. My hero, whatever. But yeah, they can be pretty cool for coconuts. We could talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around. Need to check something real quick. Yeah, for real. Not like we need to tell you. Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. No. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? I mean, the last time you let someone sleep in your room, they died. Something I can... Ding dong. As I opened my eyes, I'd realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. This dude sleeps so easily for someone who's witnessed so much murder. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. It's definitely hard to say, especially with, you know, people, especially with Marvel fans. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. Yeah, fuck that cricket. I know we're not supposed to scout during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
hey,
Sorry for asking to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did.
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight for you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us,
That's right.
so that we could uncover whatever secrets might lie hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. If I just strolled into the room, Monica would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. She asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Fight that cricket. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student.
Yeah, we got it.
Watch out for.
Did you find out about this Mukura Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of it. Okay. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ukasaba really could be the mastermind? I try not to touch on too much My Hero stuff.
Anyway,
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so
I don't know yet, which is why I got you. I need to drive Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
is
us.
that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, did they, right? Maybe we just got lucky. I still need to finish this season. I never got around to it.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time. I read the manga, so, you know, there's not a big deal for me falling behind on the anime itself. But then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we would need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Oh hey, it's JF. Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. The Overhaul arc is one of my favorites. You know the Overhaul's English voice actor is the same dude who does Freddy Fazbear in the new Five Nights at Freddy's game? But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. It can just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
Yeah, security breach. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? Oh, hello, new follower. Welcome in.
In other words,
I think I said it already tonight, but I'm gonna start playing the FNAF games. I want to say pretty soon here. In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
okay. You know, you are entitled to your own opinion. You're allowed to do that. She's just one of the characters on My Hero. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. I actually don't remember the episode after, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, have your own opinion, indeed.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. Yeah, you know, now that I mention it, it did feel a little rushed. I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. A child, yes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. She's gonna die. She's dying next. I'm calling it right now. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this? My last will and testament. Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. What? If something ever happens to me. If something happens.
however,
More like when, am I right? No. What? I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
indeed.
Of course.
Hey,
And one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Oh my god. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right? That's pretty dumb.
indeed.
Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I don't know.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Maybe like some people just take things too far. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. What? No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. She's dying for sure. Like, there's no chance she's not now. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped me shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. Yeah, he's the little pervy dude. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out.
Hey!
By the way... Huh?
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to, going off to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? Yeah, because it's a bathhouse. So warm and wet, what the fuck? Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. That's my favorite one. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. So that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, alright. Now there's just something I wanted to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella, but in the Bear Kingdom there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? Then what am I? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What do you think?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or earth sign breeding tips? Really? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen bones as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and blank. What is that? What is that? What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Okay, so not even he knows. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Hey, it's Monokuma Theater time. Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Co. Ltd. Bread. Oh, hey, it's Sakura. What she got there? Some sort of weapon? Oh? What the hell is going on here? Oh, really? That's interesting. This super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spike Chunsoft, and we've got to buy it now. I did buy it. Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too. Bing bong, fuck your life.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
I think for
Time to
Sakura is what he
rise and
means.
shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Since you know she killed herself. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Ah, wait, okay. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it maybe reset. Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. But I do... Oh my god. Spray bottle. She needs a spray bottle. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Faux show. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
what's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What do you want now?
Hey, hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they say some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like this. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey, hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! And as soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? Oh, nice. And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
Noise. So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Ah, my butt hurts. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Woo! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. I don't even know what I should do right now. Whoop, wrong button. Let's see, who's still alive? Nice. I am also playing this on my Switch. Wrong button. Like, should I be looking for her or what? I've heard of that one. I remember when it came out. one's on the 5th floor? I should probably go to the shop first and then... And then go hang out with people so I have stuff to give them. Delicious. No, I don't really feel like getting the OLED just because I feel like there's not a whole big I don't feel like there's really a big deal. Or like a big need to get it right now at least because it's not a super big upgrade. Like a little bit, but I don't know if that's worth $50 more. And I have the special edition Monster Hunter Switch, so I'm not, you know, in a big hurry. Anything else good in here? What is this? I have all the mainline consoles now. I have a PS5, a Series S, and then the Nintendo Switch. And I still have a 3DS. That seems like a good stopping point for there. Let's see, what did I get? The Series S, the Xbox? Seesaw. Tornico's pants? I'm gonna go hang out with Yasuhiro and give him this camera. Seems like a good idea. Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible.
Very suspicious.
A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. Should I talk to you? Yes. You want to hang out with me?
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well then have I got a story for you. My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Oh, nice. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Ooh, did you get the collection with all of them? Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Ugh. Yeah. My god, my Buddha, my Makoto, I'll never forget what you've done for me. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Well,
Kamada? The tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard about it. What about it? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. What does? Uma's! Spaceship? You mean spaceships?
I'm right, right?
Not those are UFOs. Yes, I'm the idiot here. An Uma is basically an animal version of that? I shouldn't have to tell you any more than that, right? Cryptids, then. Talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals.
You know?
You got it, and it just so happens they've been appearing in little old automata. What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish. In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly, and they have a thin body and a big wide fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You ever heard of the Anomalocaris? Some people think that's what the skyfish fall from. And some others think they're artificial life form, a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary as hell? But what would they be doing in Tokyo? In Kamada, no less. Nobody knows, but I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamada is to Hanada Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call the airlines. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish, and I know what it is. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm going to tell them. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'd see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super occult? I just don't understand. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. You gotta push the button. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. I don't want more free time. I want to solve a mystery. Guess I can go hang out with Hina. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima.
Yeah, totally.
How talk am I? I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. What? What? I still don't understand the question entirely. Wonder how strong I can really be. Let's spend some time with Hina. Sometime. I don't actually. I feel like we've gone through this before. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Sure, let's give her a gift. Whoa, what is this? Super cute. Okay, cool. I pulled it off. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. Hey, Makoto. I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty. Yeah, that's what you say to people.
Well,
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each, just like in One Punch Man. Well, that would explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, bread, and egg. Donuts! Which she already knows she likes. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, and the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That is absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. At least she's just drooling like Coco. Get out of my way, Makoto. I got an uppercut with your name on it. Wait for me, God of Donuts. There's a donut god? Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning goes. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. Is it nighttime? I want to solve a murder. Oh, that's bad music. Getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I feel like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I feel like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is to say... Excuse me. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. That's his voice. It's so familiar. Ah, it's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand.
The fuck is going on?
Understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What? Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
What is going on?
My dream just now. What?
Por qué?
So strange. Huh?
Whoa, masked figure. What's going on, man? Come on. I thought he got up and ran away.
Kyoko?
fuck? Monokuma Theater? Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only those for those unchanging, unending, happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. I don't know if I'd call that a pro version. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m.
7
and
a.m.?
Time is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
What's going on now? It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself the rest of the way up. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either, it was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. But they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko. Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Guess walking around. Oh, look for some kind of evidence. I know! I open the desk drawer and... it's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I was positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it, I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Only Hina's here. Yep, that's Makoto, sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. I feel like that's a loaded question. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey,
This is worse
Makoto.
than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Geez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You know, stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. He's not wrong. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Monokuma! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean,
That's how you get
Monokuma you're
moided.
messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. Well, they retconned a bunch of the Star Wars books. Like everything before whatever year Force Awakens came out got retconned. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle it, so I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like ya. Byakuya had found this little fellow lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any causes of taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So, in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they just got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think that's a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is the fucking bomb, hero?
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? A ghost? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements is sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all ha ha ha. Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hang on to it's not going to do any more good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't you huh us? Did you hear a thing we just said? No. Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna run away or are you gonna fight? You're right. I'll go with
It's
you.
all clear now.
Okay then, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. Der Finster Blicked. Alright. Interesting. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright, let's see. Rattle, rattle. Bread. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Yep. Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So, in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but we come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. Ooh. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
what the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Okay, what about that one thing? The pickaxe?
oh, so then.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well then, we left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Was that an Adventure Time reference? With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm totally flab stuff. Look who it is. Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared. Genocide!
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you... Oh, she saw blood! Oh, Master, you moved me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
The light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery.
Have you reached that certain age?
Yeah, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Do you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Did you hear me? I said corpse. That was not corpse.
Yep.
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Alright. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Red nails. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me. Ah, I recognize those boots. Told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell the mask. So take out the mask. The victim is a total sure, but one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach. Their clothes are stained a bright red, or pink, you know. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Alright, I'll catch you later, man. Pretty sure it's a girl, at least. How can you tell? I think I see the outline of her chest, and thus the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be... Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. Alright. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it like the earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning... I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now?
What?
Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. And who else? There is one other person.
Other words.
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I remember what Alter Ego said. So that same person... we already know this.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. But could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Makuru Ukasaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ukasaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Usaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the I'm sure. Okay, we already saw this part too.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermind, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Makuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But she's been hiding here at the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Nope, still alive. No, she survived. What just happened?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you were never gonna inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Well, and I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. That's gross. Ugh, I gotta get my water. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Talking too much. Oh, hey, what's this? Right now I have to focus on the body. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What do we have here? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No, this is a different key.
So,
I already saw this part. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other words...
the bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Okay, I guess that was the first thing we got. Hi, hello. Alright. Welcome back, my dude. The only room I need to check on this floor is the bio lab. Oh, not the bio lab, shit. Alright. Not much, we found a body, it exploded. The bio lab was definitely locked before. Let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Alright, let's give it a shot. When I insert the key I found in the garden keyhole, click! It fits! This is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess that all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
What's in your hands? Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. Ooh. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room
It's
is
all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Watching us. Alright. Catch you later. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had a key to this room, it can only mean one thing. For sure, for sure, for sure. That was the body of Makuro Ikasawa, and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead? Like really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die. Oh, shit. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that...
But
If the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
how's that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Well, what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Moided! So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt the mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it? Even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, Let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Let's start here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing on the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego? You may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Oh my god. Come on, Toko. Have some dignity. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It's just the one my grandma uses. It's only one of those high-def antennas. How old is this where they still use antennas? Wait, so we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
No?
Huh, you're all starved from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright, let's do it. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle, rattle. No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if you used the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Rattle, rattle again. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh shit. It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible and not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Huh?
Monokuma!
What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma! You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course, evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh, yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Tell me you pretended to be dead. All for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. Makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
Heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills,
The killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? What?
extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. But broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh, no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's not possible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Airwaves. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. Are those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries? Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. The kind of resources only the government can provide? Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of killing each other. It's trial time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the
I'll leave the next... Okay.
Heart-pounding excitement. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Sure, lay it on me. I couldn't think. It took everything I had to just keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he even still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did you say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is a class trial. Yeah, I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan, honestly. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikasabe was the one who died. Ikasabe. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, then that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikasabe, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility, unless, you know, Ikasabe wasn't the mastermind. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko has been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer
Right.
must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. Oh, that's kind of dumb. That is how the game works, after all. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Maybe, maybe not. Water. I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Let's start here. These look like fragments of something, like a bomb. Oh, it's the bomb. Oh. Anyway, I feel like I've seen something like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the... Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely the bomb that came out of the Monokuma. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. Force of explosion must have thrown it over here. Now, I'm no forensic analyst or anything. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. There's not even blood on it. Either way, this knife. It looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's the knife that the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same mouse attacker we found here. So maybe this mouse person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. Alright, let's look at the body itself. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. They're fake nails, and they're really long. And they got a tattoo on the back. Seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. This tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make the whole thing, but it's like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Right, because it splashed water on it. Okay. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since only I threw the water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Well, now I don't know. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. We've been over this. She explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I don't know, man. You're making me think there is. Alright, let's talk to Byakuya. No, I don't want to look at the tool shed. I wanted to talk to Fuckface. Oh, hey, a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirt. Why does this feel familiar? Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to jukebox. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Alright, what do you got? Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Alright, spill it, fuckface. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all last night. But why are you asking me about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime, but the blood wasn't dry, it was wet. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so it's hardly an alibi. And you're hardly a human. Fuck you, Makoto, or Byakuya. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? No shit. Alright, let's go talk to Hina. Maybe she knows something. She's probably on my side. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? Yeah, masked and covered. I don't know. If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and big white coat. Oh, excuse me. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it, so they weren't killed here.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that had helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Alright, let's talk to the simp. So who does that body belong to? Your mom. Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. And turn into your other half. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay. It's been 2 hours? Really? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. It was not when I woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? 9 o'clock. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Huh. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job, Tuxedo Mask. If it happened before 7, then the body should be soaking wet from the sprinklers. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. There's only 4 chickens now.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. Not really.
conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. How did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Okay, so there's still more. Controls, maybe? Set to turn on 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on now. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. I think I've checked everything I need to do in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm that. I still need to find out more about Kyoko because we haven't seen her for a while. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? The other model doesn't the other person doesn't have long nails though. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much, because she literally couldn't remember her life. Maybe if I can get into our room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to our room...
It's all clear now.
Yakua has it. We all know what he said.
Just give.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Like right now, or... Hey, I'm Yakua. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Define later.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. You mean the gym? Wrong button. Nope, right button. Oh, the Monokuma's still there. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
The bomb.
What?
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Yakua. That seems unnecessary. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and put it in the keyhole. And then... click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Now go fuck yourself, Byakuya. So this is Kyoko's room. What's this? There's something on the table. You don't say. It's a woodblock decoration. The number on it.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Shut the fuck up, Byakuya. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya do something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo. We got the woodblock key. Alright. Was that all I needed from here? Let's see, dojo is 5th floor. Alright, the dojo's up here. Oh.
Such.
Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Bitch, for what? Oh, the bathroom? Alright. Here's the bathroom, which might have certain articles hanging out to dry, but I'm not looking inside. Oh my god. What was the point? What about you, Byakuya? What do you have to say? You wanted to come here, right? So what it is that you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Like, you won't let me leave. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, hello? I know. What? Hello? Oh, I heard something. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. What's up, dude? Oh, I had a heart attack. For realsies. Thanks, man. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this? Oh, because it doesn't give me the notification on my activity feed, it only shows it in chat. So I didn't see it at first, so it really scared the shit out of me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something certainly has happened. So open it. Alright. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. under the sheets of her bed. That's all that was in here? Yeah, looks like it. What could it be? I wonder. What has sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Possibly. Bed sheets are a fucking nightmare. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh. Class number 78, student registry. Makuro Ukusaba?
I see.
The mysterious 16th student. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into Headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about, since he can somehow audibly make a blank. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Alright. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Makuro Ukasaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she appeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay, so the body is definitely Ikasaba. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like in a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how when I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Well, right now I'm actually twitching on Switch. Yeah, streaming from my Switch is what I mean to say. I mean, it is what it is. It's just another video player. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done, and that's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. Nice, dude. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. Can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I think I know who it is. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Among us? A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Ikusaba.
the 16th student, the one they watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wore those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Oh my god, she was... Ikusaba. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Kyoko, wear those clothes to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars? Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? I am falling asleep. I'm sorry. He said that there were 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mikuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make sure our investigation... He needs to make our investigation fair. Mikuro is related to the case?
Certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one that killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? And anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, there's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my
All
mind.
clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mikuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mikuro and come to the wrong conclusion. Oh, my butt. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true. If Makuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. To find out if that key and the JoJo really are connected. Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It makes it look like the key we found in Kyoko's room really go to one of those lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very
Yes, that's the
strange.
one I clicked on. That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Obviously. Just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. There's blood on it. Is it a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Because it's not the victim. Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We still need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Cafeteria. Library. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Oh, don't worry. I'm working on it too. I might need to lower the hydrate one. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Because French is a garbage language for garbage people. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting integral tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. Unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Not to be confused with the Wolf of Wall Street. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Alright.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. I actually cannot keep my eyes open, so I'm going to call it at that. I will be back with more Danganronpa tomorrow night too. Same time, same bat time, same bat channel. I'm actually going to make a new save slot, so it makes it easier to go back to that, to get the other ending that allegedly there is. But yeah, more Danganronpa tomorrow night. I might go a little bit longer tomorrow night, especially considering it's a trial. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. I appreciate everyone dropping